Hi, guys, welcome back to my channel. Please share and subscribe my channel to get more interesting topic. Thanks.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel Welding Engineering. So today's discussion about the API 1104 acceptance criteria. What is this for API 1104? Standard for welding pipeline and facilities. In that standard welding pipeline, what are the acceptance criteria? If you have some defects or some imperfections, so what will be the acceptance criteria? Today we will discuss with sketch by sketch, with every sketch we can discuss. So first we'll go the misalignment. You see here the misalignment how it is looks like. If it is the upper face, it is not the same layer, same level. See the root and the upper level and the root face and the root toe. You can understand that is the misalignment is there. When the fit up is done, is fit up is done by fitter, is not done the correctly. The misalignment there is a misalignment. There is the acceptance criteria is the limit is there. So acceptance limit is not exceed 3 mm. It should not be 3 mm. If refer, where is the refer? 7.2 of is the class number 7.2 of API 1104. You can check the 7.2 refer the class number API 1104. So not exit 3 mm. What will happen? If it is more than 3 mm, it will happen that when the welding will be done at the time of root welding, then there will be problem of fusion. So the misalignment, if it is more than 3 mm, then the why it's required only 3 mm mentioned, because there is a region. So if it is the 3 mm more than 3 mm, then it will be happen there is a linear the penetration will not be done properly, maybe fusion will not be done in the root condition. So this is the misalignment. The acceptable acceptance limit is not exceed 3 mm. Incomplete penetration without hilo. So this root is, there is no hilo. Hilo is okay. There is no hilo. The fitting at the time of fitting, the welding joint is perfectly okay. But still there is an incomplete penetration is there. You can see here the arrow mark. The still incomplete penetration. So how much the acceptable acceptance limit for this one? Is the individual incomplete penetration not exceed 20 mm. If it is individual, it should not exceed 25 mm, but FR 9.3.1a, class number FR 9.3.1a. Aggregate IP not exceed 25 mm in 30 centimeter length means 300 mm. If it is aggregate IP means it is sum, the all incomplete penetration. If it is total 25 mm, no, it should not exceed 25 mm in 300 mm or length. It's mentioned in letter 9.3.1b. So incomplete penetration, this is the acceptable limit. One is individual IP, one is the aggregate IP. Incomplete penetration with hilo. If it is the hilo is there, you see the root is not correct if the without hilo is there. The hilo inadequate penetration due to hilo. So if there is a hilo, I told in the first point, the misalignment, same condition, incomplete penetration is there, means there is a root penetration will not be done properly. So incomplete penetration with hilo. So what will be the acceptance limit? Individual IP not exceed 50 mm. Refer 9.3.2a. So if you go like for 9.3.2, it's mentioned in FA 1104, individual IP not exceed 50 mm. It should not be exceed 50 mm. And aggregate IP not exceed 75 mm in 330 centimeter old length, means 300 mm in old length. It should not be exceed in 75 mm. Refer which refer 9.3.2b. So why we mention in the class number? So it is very easy to check. If you go somewhere, APM 110 for 9.3.2a, what will be the individual IP? What will the mention is that 50 mm. So incomplete penetration with hilo, how it's look like and how what is the defect, how it looks like. You see here. Incomplete fusion. This is incomplete penetration. It is incomplete fusion. Fusion will happen. It is not happen in anywhere in the groove area. So this is called incomplete fusion. So what is the acceptance limit? Individual IF not exceed 25 mm. If it is individual, it should not exceed 25 mm. Refer 9.3.4a. And aggregate IF not exceed 25 mm in 30 centimeter old length. Refer 9.3.4b. So incomplete fusion, it is in, if it is in the groove area, if it is in the groove area, so individual it should not be exceed 25 mm more than. And aggregate it should not be 25 mm in 300 mm old length. If it is 300 mm old length, if it is exceed more than 25 mm in 300 mm old length, then it will be rejected. So this is the acceptance limit for incomplete fusion. Overlap or overlap. So this is the base. Those are same thing. Overlap or overlap. You can see the picture overlap. How it is looks like overlap. Overlap, it depends upon how it is. If it is a older, is not the older technique. Welding technique is not good. Also, the welder is not capable to the welding the good welder quality, welding quality. So if you see overlap between adjacent bead, so between adjacent beads means every bead, the first bead complete in the second bead, and that between bead, if there is a overlap can be occur, means overlap. Same overlap between weld bead and the parent metal. When the last in the final pass we are doing at the time, we can make the same, it is happen that overlap can be happen there. If it is the technique is not good, if the welder is not qualified, then it will be happen. So what will be the overlap acceptance limit? If it is the individual overlap not exceed 50 mm, it is mentioned in refer 9.3.5a. And aggregate overlap not exceed 50 mm in 300 centimeter inward length in 9.3.5b. So this is the acceptance limit in the core lab. So individual, if it is not exit, should not exit 50 mm. If it is aggregate, it should not be exit 50 mm in 300 mm world length. Internal concavity, how it looks like. You see, concave, internal concavity, root bead is fused to both surfaces, but center of the root pass is slightly below of the pipe inside surface. So this means root bead fused, but center is of the root pass is not melted or is not fusion properly, slightly below in the pipe inside the surface. So what will be the acceptance limit for this type of defect? The density of the concave area shall not exceed the density. There is a density of the concave area in the concave area shall not exceed the density of the adjacent of the base metal. Means if the density it should not exceed in the concave area is more than of the base metal. So if the density is more than the burn through acceptance limit should be applied 9.3.6. So if its density is more than, then burn through acceptance limit will be applied. Then burn through will be with what will be the clause? That clause is 9.3.6. So acceptance limit, you can understand the density. If the density if not more than the base metal of this concave area, then it is okay. If it is density is more than the base metal, then you have to go through the burn through area, burn through acceptance limit, and it should be applied the 9.3.6. Burn through, how it looks like, you see burn through means if it is more than current is more, power amperage is more, then certainly burn through will be happen is like this. Individual burn through not exceed 6 mm, it should not be exceed more than 6 mm, the height is a burn through is not. And aggregate burn through not exceed 13 mm in 30 centimeter in overline. So what will be the refer point? 9.3.7a, 9.3.7b, and 9.3.7c. So this is the acceptance limit of the burn through. Slag inclusion. So you see, length of elongated slag inclusion indicates not exceed 50 mm. So length of elongated slag inclusion not exceed 50 mm. So 50 mm should not be exceed 50 mm. Aggregate length of ESA indication in continuous. If it is aggregate length, if it is more, there is so many slag inclusion is there. It should not be any continuous 300 mm length will not exceed 50 mm. Should 300 mm in 300 mm length, it should not be exceed 50 mm that aggregate length of ESI. And width of ESI indicate not exceed 1.6 mm. So there is a width of slag inclusion. It should not be exceed 1.6 mm. So this is length of elongated slag inclusion. Aggregate length of isolated slag inclusion indication in any continuous is 300 mm length in well in 13 mm. So if it is aggregate length of ISI, if it should not be exceed 13 mm in 300 mm length, and width of ISI indication not exceed, it should not be exceed 3 mm. More than 4 ISI indication with the maximum width of are not present in any continuous 300 mm length. So this is the slag inclusion. All types of what are the acceptable limits it's mentioned here. If it is aggregate length of ESI and ISI not exceed 8% of the weld length. So if it is aggregate length of elongated slag inclusion plus isolated slag inclusion shall not exceed 8% of the weld length. It should not be weld length more than the 8% of the weld length. Pipe outside the less than 60.3 mm. What will be the acceptance criteria? It is mentioned 9.3.8.2a, 9.3.8.2a, b, c, d, e, and 9.3.8.3. So the figure 19, see the figure 19 and 20 are the maximum disturbance of the gas pocket of API 1104. If you see the figure 19 and 20, the porosity is mentioned, maximum distribution of the gas pocket. Length of PSI not exceed 3 times of the thinner of the nominal wall thickness of the joint, and width of the ESI indication should not exceed 1.6 mm. Porosity. This is a basic type of defect. What will be the acceptance limit of API 1104? If it is individual, pore size shall not exceed 3 mm. If it is individual, it shall not be exceed 3 mm. Dia. And cluster porosity longest diameter shall not exceed 13 mm. But it's a cluster, then all the porosity included, it should not be exceed 13 mm. And aggregate cluster porosity length shall not exceed 13 mm in 300 mm in Walden. So aggregate cluster porosity longest diameter is 13 mm, and yeah, it should not be exceed in the aggregate. If you go the aggregate, then it is 30 mm, 300 mm in weld length, and 13 mm no, it should not be exceed. Well, this is the acceptance limit. Hollow bead, elongated linear porosity. You see hollow bead. Hollow bead is one type of defect is occurred in the root. So what will be the acceptance limit? How it is looks like hollow bead? You see in the root there is a certain crack is there. The hollow bead. It's an elongated linear porosity. This is all the elongated linear porosity is there. So this is continuous throw is coming. One is crack line is coming. So acceptance limit. Individual HB shall not exceed 13 mm length. So there is an individual HB. It should not exceed 13 mm length. If it is aggregate HB shall not exceed 50 mm in 300 mm in weld length. Refer 9.3.9.4. So hollow bit, if it is individual one hollow bit is there, then 13 mm. No problem, 13 mm it is acceptable. If it is aggregate, there is so many hollow bit linear aggregate elongated linear porosity there in the root. If it is aggregate, if you see more than 50 mm in 300 mm in lower length, then it is be rejected. So it should not be exceed 50 mm in 300 mm in lower length. Cracks. Cracks is acceptance limit. The crack, any site of location in the crack, it is not allowed in the. It is called defect. It's not a shallow crater crack, and star crack shall be rejected. Any of the crack other than shallow crater crack and the star crack shall be rejected. But in the shallow crater crack and the star crack, there will be one acceptance limit. What will be the acceptance limit? The crack is a shallow crater crack or star crack with a length. If it is more than 4 mm, then also rejected. So, shallow crater crack and star crack is below 4 mm, then it will be accepted. So, what will be the refer point? 9.3.10. Undercut. It's undercut. You see the parent metal. This is not fusion or parent metal. The current is more high. So the parent metal has melted, and that is undercut has occurred. Acceptance limit undercut length shall not exceed 50 mm in 300 mm in wall length. So undercut should not undercut length. There is maybe one undercut Okay, there is 50 mm. It's all undercut is including 50 mm in 300 mm old length. It is acceptable. It is more than 300, then it is not acceptable. Adjacent to the cover or root width shall not exceed the diameter given in table 4. It is the table 4 is the maximum dimension of undercutting in the cover or root width. Refer 9.3.11. If it is 0.8 mm, whichever is less, depth, length is not acceptable. Okay. If it is 0.8 mm, same is 0.4 mm, but in 0.8 mm or pipe wall thickness, whichever is smaller, then 50 mm in continuous weld length, 1/6 weld length, whichever is smaller. So this is the acceptable limit of maximum dimension of undercutting adjacent to the cover or root width. So what will the refer point is 9.3.11. So this is the from beginning misalignment, then incomplete penetration, then incomplete penetration with halo and without halo, incomplete fusion, cold lab, overlap, internal concavity. All this is acceptance limit as per FA 1104. So I think everybody had to understand this acceptance limit, and you can check, and with FA 1104 in every clause number is mentioned. It is easiest way to check this one, and to what are the acceptance limit of this one, of this API 1104. Thanks a lot for watching my video, and don't forget to share my channel and to your social network and subscribe my channel to get more interesting topic. Thanks a lot for watching again. Bye bye.